Usually I memorize only the nightmares. That's what puts the most impression on my brain.
I think like pretty much most of the dreams I remember are nightmares.
Whenever I see the nightmares, they are connected to the things that bother me right now or make me sad or make me too excited. So yeah, I think there is 100% connection between everyday life and the dreams.
I do discuss them because they really amaze me. It's just from the, you know, from the physical point of view, how does it work, how does the brain memorize, and how does it interpret it into the dream?
It would make sense, but I haven't had anyone talk to me about it. I mean, usually I have the feeling that when I do have a nightmare, it's usually about something that's been worrying me recently.
From a perspective of an AUBG student, they come from a foreign country. It's usually people come to talk to each other about problems happening back home. And you know, they cannot participate in these situations, and that's why that's what bothers them oftentimes. And they have to talk it out. They have to just let it out of their system. Maybe seek for some advice or something, or just talk for someone to listen to them.
I mean, I don't really know how the person should feel because I think I've never been in such a situation. But I guess sometimes the professional help will be much more helpful than just sharing.
My belief is that every person should have at least one good friend. If you have one good friend, then you don't need a counselor. If you don't have one good friend, then you should reconsider the people you have around you. I would prefer to just talk to my friends who actually know me and would be able to give me better advice.
I have a lot of friends who are like depressives and have a lot of anxieties, and sometimes I really wish they would call for some professional help. Well, they don't, because they're stupid assholes. Some people are so closed, and like, if the problem is really serious, then it's better to get some real help.
A lot of professionals do talk out the things in some way, so they don't ask that many questions, but they somehow guide the person into solving its issue by itself, but by talking to them.
Well, basically, Julieta, which is the psychologist of the university, like just explains to us how to handle different situations, and if we do suspecting something more serious, we should contact her and like ask the student to go to her, since she is the actual professional, since we are still just students after all.
It happened in the spring in the US, and I felt very isolated. This sort of a freshman experience never really happened to me because when I was coming to the university, I had my sister with me. So I was always in a comfort zone, in a comfortable place. Most of the people I do really care about and they care about me, they were all in a, like, all really far away. All I could do that, I didn't feel like there was something that could actually get better if I stayed at that place. I knew that the counseling services were always there, like I knew that where the office was, but I didn't really feel like going there. I just felt like betraying myself because probably because I just couldn't let myself share the anxiety that I had, because I didn't want to.
Some people just think like if they go to a psychologist, like they admit that they can't, just the thought of that like doesn't scare them, but like annoys them or something like that, so they don't go seek for help. In the nearest future, actually, hopefully, I'll be able to get some help for my phobia. But even if it's not going to help, you know, just to try it, it's still worth it.